When we think of a diet these days, we usually think of some kind of restriction that will help us reach a specific outcome, such as weight loss. The Mediterranean diet couldn't be further from that. Rather, it encourages an eating pattern that includes the food staples of people who live in the countries around the Mediterranean Sea, such as Spain, Greece, Italy, and France. It also focuses on community when eating. Think meals with family and friends and enjoyable conversation. You'll find that in their meals, Mediterranean dieters emphasize a plant-based eating approach loaded with vegetables and healthy fats, including olive oil and omega-3 fatty acids from fish. It's a diet known for being heart healthy. This diet is rich in fruits and vegetables, whole grains, seafood, nuts and legumes, and olive oil, says Nancy L. Cohen, Ph.D., RD, a professor emerita at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst. On this plan, you'll limit or avoid red meat, sugary foods, and dairy, though small amounts like yogurt and cheese are included. Eating this way means you also have little room for processed fare. When you look at a plate, it should be bursting with color. Traditional proteins like chicken may be more of a side dish compared with produce, which becomes the main event. One thing you'll find people love about the Mediterranean diet is the allowance of low to moderate amounts of red wine. Moderate means 5 ounces, Oz, or less each day. That's around 1 glass. It's worth noting, though, that a daily glass of wine is not mandatory on this eating plan, and if you don't already drink, this allowance isn't a directive to start. How does the Mediterranean diet work? Because it wasn't developed ad hoc but as a style of eating in a region of people that evolved naturally over centuries, there's no official way to follow the Mediterranean diet. It's popular because it's a well-rounded approach to eating that isn't restrictive. Also worth noting is that 2 of the 5 so-called blue zones, areas where people live longer and have lower rates of disease, are located in Mediterranean cities, Icaria in Greece and Sardinia in Italy. Why is the Mediterranean diet good for me? The Mediterranean diet includes many different nutrients that work together to help your body. There's no single food or ingredient responsible for the Mediterranean diet's benefits. Instead, the diet is good for you because of the combination of nutrients it provides. Think of a choir with many people singing. One voice alone might carry part of the tune, but you need all the voices to come together to achieve the full effect. Similarly, the Mediterranean diet works by giving you an ideal blend of nutrients that harmonize to support your health. A Mediterranean diet is good for you because it limits saturated fat and trans fat. You need some saturated fat, but only in small amounts. Eating too much saturated fat can raise your LDL, bad cholesterol. A high LDL raises your risk of plaque buildup in your arteries, atherosclerosis. Trans fat has no health benefits. Both of these unhealthy fats can cause inflammation. Encourages healthy unsaturated fats, including omega-3 fatty acids. Unsaturated fats promote healthy cholesterol levels, support brain health, and combat inflammation. Plus, a diet high in unsaturated fats and low in saturated fat promotes healthy blood sugar levels. Limits sodium. A diet high in sodium can raise your blood pressure, putting you at greater risk for a heart attack or stroke. Limits refined carbohydrates, including sugar. Foods high in refined carbs can cause your blood sugar to spike. Refined carbs also give you excess calories without much nutritional benefit. For example, such foods often have little or no fiber. Favors foods high in fiber and antioxidants. These nutrients help reduce inflammation throughout your body. Fiber also helps keep waste moving through your large intestine. Antioxidants protect you against cancer by warding off free radicals. How does lifestyle relate to the Mediterranean diet? To get the most from your eating plan, try to 1. Exercise regularly, ideally with others. 2. Avoid smoking or using any tobacco products. 3. Prepare and enjoy meals with family and friends. 4. Cook more often than you eat out. 5. Eat locally sourced foods whenever possible. Research has proven the benefits of the Mediterranean diet for many people, especially those at risk for heart disease. Beyond protecting your heart, the Mediterranean diet can help you prevent or manage many other conditions. As with any eating plan, it's important to talk to a healthcare provider before getting started. They'll make sure the plan is appropriate for you and help you modify it as needed. Also, tell your loved ones about your goals. Invite them to cook and share meals with you. It's easier to follow an eating plan over the long term when you have a supportive community with you along the way. Can the Mediterranean diet lead to weight loss? As a traditional way of eating for many cultures worldwide, the Mediterranean diet wasn't designed for weight loss. It just so happens that one of the healthiest diets around the globe is also good for keeping your weight down. One review looked at 5 trials on overweight and obese people and found that after 1 year, those who followed a Mediterranean diet lost as much as 11 pounds, more than low-fat eaters. They dropped between 4 and 10 kg total and kept it off for a year, but that same study found similar weight loss in other diets, like low-carb diets and the American Diabetes Association diet. The results suggest, the researchers say, that there is no ideal diet for achieving sustained weight loss in overweight or obese individuals. Yet a Mediterranean diet can be a varied and inclusive way to lose weight that ditches gimmicks and doesn't require calorie or macronutrient counting the way other diets, looking at you, ketogenic diet, do. And with the emphasis on healthy fat, it's satisfying, too. That said, in 2022, US News & World Report ranked the Mediterranean diet number 1 in the category Best Diets Overall and 12 in its list of Best Weight Loss Diets. It's not a slam dunk, researchers note, and instead depends on how you eat. Portion sizes and fat amounts matter even in healthy diets like the Mediterranean.